Can you hear me now?
Yes.
What the hell? About 20 seconds there, my mic was not working at all. But we are recording.
Cool. Oh, cool. So,
Sorry about that.
where we last left off, we just got done killing the leader of the syndicate, who I still don't know the name of. If someone's told it to me, I don't remember. I like to think that K2 just doesn't know the guy's name.
Yeah, I think that's probably more accurate. K2 is just like, that's his name? Nah, I don't care what it is. He's dead.
Exactly. We saved Tarhun Maravain, met up with his mercenary group, convinced him to help us, teleported out of Cardinal's retreat, back to K2's hotel in the high city of Lorik. The mercenary group was given gift bags. People went out and explored the city. K2 had a touching moment with the kids, his childhood friend, and his duplicate, and that's where we ended that night.
Yes. Not many things were in total accomplished.
Yeah, I mean, like the main thing was the talking to the Maravain guy about joining our cause, which did take some convincing, but he eventually came around to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Forgot the most important part. I set my goodie bag on fire.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Jesus.
I mean, it was complimentary. You can do whatever you want with it as long as you don't burn the hotel down. I don't care.
I made a point of not burning the hotel down. So.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. And here we are.
Yeah, as you guys have done some exploration. I don't know why I said it like that. Exploration around the high city of Lorik. We will pick back up where we left off. I don't remember the exact point that we left off. I'll be honest.
It was the night, the night of the day that we showed up.
So I think basically.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody was kind of turning in. K2 already had his long rest during the daytime, and had his little family dinner thing, and then we ended at that point.
Yeah, everybody else was getting ready to take their long rest. At least Briar, Darkalion, and Thale were on their way back from shopping to take their long rest.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys took your long rest, and then K2 went out.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
What?
I mean,
we had started our long rest, and then K2 had gone out because he'd already had his long rest. So all of us are asleep except for K2 and whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, you hadn't gone out. It's just you had the family thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I was still in the hotel.
Yeah.
In the hotel, not.
Yeah. We ended just on that, so we hadn't done anything further yet.
Yeah.
All right. K2 goes out.
All right.
Shocker.
Jump the
gun. Yeah. Basically, what I want to accomplish with my night on the town of carousing is basically basically get a sense of the state of the war effort going on the eastern coast between Brand and the Sarnathi, and kind of get like a feel for people's like opinions on one, how the war is going, and two, just like the war in general, whether like they care about it or not, because like the high city of Lorik isn't like part of whatever country Brand is. It's its own like city state.
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of getting a feel for that while he's out partying.
Sure.
Those are some deep thoughts for partying.
Well, I mean, like when you go out on the town, like you gotta have conversation. It's not just fucking drugs, sex, and violence. Like you gotta have some discussions.
Have you
Yeah,
met
these are
this
like
group?
lighthearted discussions while you're out partying. Like,
Have you met
Yeah,
this group?
You mean this group that never wants to go partying with me?
It is distinguished though, especially in Lorik, where it's like it's a diplomatic city because it's its own separate entity. So it's very much a neutral territory where you're not gonna trigger somebody to like mass assassinate people just by going, "Hey, we like Brand here," and then suddenly somebody from Sarnath is like, "No, we don't," and then everybody just gets into a fist fight and people die. That doesn't happen here.
No, those
Yet.
people go to their own bars. There's a bar for every stance on things. And K2's going on a pub crawl.
Ah, yes. Let's go to the political fistfight bar next. Do you support the king? No. Hooray! Join our posse. We're on to the next table.
I did really hooray! Punch.
Yeah.
where's
Anyway.
the bar where I go to discuss whether or not capybaras are cuter than koalas?
They are.
That's the Beloved Land Animals bar.
Ah, thank you.
Capybara. Anyways.
All right. So you're gonna go out partying and collecting information. So if you want to, you can make a charisma-based intelligence. No, not charisma-based intelligence. A charisma-based investigation check.
I love making charisma-based intelligence checks.
The fuck? All right.
K2 speaks French to the books.
Charisma-based investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's basically the same thing as a persuasion check for me. So I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
23.
Okay. So you're just trying to find out about the state of the war?
The state, yeah, what's going on with the war? Like, is it still purely a naval contest, or has like there been any landfall on either side, as well as like the various opinions that people have about the war in general?
Yeah. So the people that you discussed it with all kind of give you the same story. The war that's on the east is still very much a naval war, but neither side has engaged. They're just it's a complete standstill.
They're just fucking sitting there?
Yeah, they're just sitting there.
What
So
the fuck?
there's basically like the island that goes unnamed currently is basically divided in half. So the Sarnathi don't cross into the west half, and the mainlanders don't cross into the east half. And the island itself is basically like a DMZ.
Is that that Kazbadul island?
Yes,
Yes.
Khazad-dûl is the name of the city that's there, which you guys don't technically know yet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So, okay, my question is, like, does like the Brand government consider that island their territory?
Brand. So that's the main contention. So both Sarnath and Brand consider that to be part of their nation. Because they've heard that there is something incredibly valuable there, which was just recently discovered. So that's why both nations were like, whatever, it's just an island, it doesn't really matter. And now they're like, wait.
Alright, well, that's a totally bullshit reason to fight a war, but it's good enough for me. Through this charismatic investigation, do I learn the name of the island?
So technically speaking, nobody has actually named it because it and you would find a historian somewhere that would be able to tell you that the island is actually part of Sarnath, technically speaking, because it was part of the attached piece that is only now not attached because everything around it sank when old Sarnath got destroyed.
But doesn't Sarnath also consider the Brand Mountains to also be part of that original continent?
Sarnath considers those to be part of the mainland.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's this one island because it was at one point attached to Sarnath.
I thought they just really wanted the tip of their little snow cone there to be back under their control or something.
Tip of the old snow cone.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at like the Brand Mountains, like the islands that make up the Brand Mountains, and the Sarnath mainland, it looks like a snow cone on its side.
Fair, okay. That's it.
Alright. Well, now you've got me interested what's on that fucking island now. And then what's the general opinion on the war? Do people think it's stupid? Do they just not even really care?
Most people are kind of on the same boat. They haven't formed, apart from the few radical people that are like one side or the other, most people haven't formed an opinion yet because they don't know what they're fighting for.
Sure.
So if it turns out to be something that's, as valuable as people say, people will probably be more receptive to the war. But if it ends up just being that, hey, we're just fighting for this land mass that doesn't really matter, people are gonna be kind of pissed.
Got it. All right. Yeah, I think that satisfies my inquiring mission, trying to figure out that I will do some more investigations in the daytime for the people that don't go out partying, so I can get all sides to this conflict. The people who party and the people who don't. There are only two types of people. Yeah, so I will head back to the hotel. Probably it's maybe 3 a.m. by the time I get back.
Yeah, probably about that time. Shocker, none of your friends are awake.
What? Not even Darkalion?
He might be awake, but he's not in the lobby.
Well, yeah, why would you be in the lobby? That's a weird place to hang out.
Agreed.
No, I'll just head back to the penthouse, seeing how whatever facilities people are using in the hotel, I'll leave them to use them in peace.
Fair. Right, anything else you would like to do this evening?
Probably get some sleep, because I feel like though I took a long rest in the daytime, like that doesn't necessarily mean I slept. I just recuperate.
Yeah.
So
He lounged around eating grapes for 8 hours.
It was a spa afternoon for him.
yeah, exactly. I just went to the spa for 8 hours.
I mean, that feels like a K2 thing to do. Just fuck it, I'm gonna be in the spa, don't bother me.
Honestly, would not surprise anybody in this group.
Yeah,
He's just in there with the Ruby Dragonborn, just like hanging out for 8 hours.
We had a couples massage.
Nothing was ever said. It was the greatest time.
Yeah. We still never talk sometimes.
Yeah.
Best friend I ever had.
I didn't realize Tarhoon Maravane was Ron Swanson.
All right. Yeah,
There's no more bacon in the hotel.
you sleep the rest of the night away. You all wake up in the morning feeling well rested and gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yay, no more exhaustion.
Except for Darkalion.
God damn it.
I just want to say I am all for Tarhoon Maravane just being like Ron Swanson or even just Nick Offerman. Just from now on, that's just who he is.
He definitely has more of a like Nick Offerman personality.
I mean,
100% up for that.
Yeah. That's fine.
Good.
I was like, the way I wrote him doesn't really lend into that, but you know,
not really, but
it's fine. No, that probably would have been his dad. Let's be honest, but his dad's dad.
You're saying that the guy that left his country because he hated the government isn't Ron Swanson?
I don't really have a rebuttal to that.
All right. What's on the agenda for today, ladies and gents?
What's always on the agenda, God? Chaos.
Well, I figured that one unspoken.
Entropy and Pyromania.
Yeah.
Did we have anything that?
I really don't think so.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that I have, but that's also because Sally's no fuck isn't lore.
Well, you would be aware that Warwick is a huge trade hub.
Yes, but it's more the point of, oh my god, there's so much, what the fuck do I do?
And also trying to keep Serenix from burning down the city.
I know better. Don't you worry about that. I've been scolded enough not to know burn buildings.
Slowly narrowing eyelids of a sibling who knows full well that's bullshit.
I could sense the anger in that statement alone.
Serenix has definitely been yelled at by Pawn for burning down some of the Q10s.
She's definitely been yelled at her entire life about this.
I guess I do have questions about Lorik, and I guess the first person I would think to ask would be K2.
Probably a good idea.
Considering he's the one that brought us here, so Salvage would assume that he would be the eminent authority.
Good guess.
Yeah.
And technically, one of the K2s is awake.
Fair. Would he be found at the penthouse or no?
Well, I would say,
Or at least, like, maybe more accurately, like on the grounds of the hotel.
well, I guess you might find him, in like the restaurant for breakfast.
Okay.
Because like sometimes he has breakfast up in the penthouse, sometimes he goes down and actually has it in the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you would go if you were looking for like your complimentary breakfast.
Gotcha.
And so, yeah, I'd say K2 might be there that day before he goes out and does his daily tasks for the day.
Right. Trying to think if there would be any reason for Salix to know that there's a difference, but no.
No, you have no idea. It's a completely different guy. You're used to seeing K2 in armor, with a shield, and he just walks into the restaurant wearing like classy attire.
I don't think Salix would see anything wrong with that, though, because that would also track.
Yeah, he's technically the same person. He's just made out of water and shit.
Well, yeah, but also it's just like, yeah, to Salvix, K2 strikes him as the type of person who would wear that if he wasn't wearing armor.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's literally what K2 was wearing before he got armor.
Correct.
he would just cast mage armor on himself.
Correct. I just don't have the context for that because Salvix met him after the fact.
That's true.
Yeah, so I guess, yeah, Salvix would approach and just, K2, I had questions pertaining to the city.
Oh, yeah. Like, what type of question? If it's like, what is there to do around here? There is a, like a recommendation service that the concierges can give you. If it was more specific questions, then maybe I could help.
I suppose more pertaining to what things flow through here in terms of trade. I'm somewhat familiar with what happens in High Gulf, but I'd have to imagine the things that come through here are different, considering it's on a different part of the continent.
I guess a better question is, what doesn't come through here? I mean, we've got trade coming from every corner of the world, really. Well, I guess at least those places willing to travel this far to trade.
I suppose more struggling to find the words here. I'm not versed well in magic. Those strange wisp things that you and Briar and Doc Hallion had. Would those be?
The essences?
Yes.
Yeah, That's a good question, Josh. Before we found the essences that we have acquired throughout the campaign, would K2 have had experience running into this type of thing, in his years living in Lorik?
No, this was not something that ever went to Lorik. It was a pretty well kept secret from the people that knew about it. Which
I was gonna say it was mostly a Gillimore thing, and then
yeah,
there was just a couple random instances where other things were.
Yeah, you guys never learned how the priests acquired the 5 that they had. But yes, it was pretty much solely contained within the research facilities in Gillimore for a long time.
Yeah. So yeah, I would tell him basically that mostly that's less of a trade thing and more of a kind of a well kept secret thing. There's I forget. Yeah, you went with us to Gillimore, right? That
Correct.
was okay. So the place that we use those essences to augment ourselves and our items, that is they were able to discover how to make the essences.
Mm-hmm.
And then outside of that group, there was another religious group that somehow knew how to do it. But they're mostly all dead now, so
I see.
yeah, it was mostly
Actually,
contained to those 2 groups.
Given your intelligence and some of the research that you've done,
Right.
It wouldn't strike you as odd, seeing as when the priests were killed, something basically flew from flew from the remnants of them into the fields of the dead. Putting 2 and 2 together, you're guessing that was probably some essence of death, who probably told them how to do that.
Got it. So yeah, I give him my theory, my scientific theory on how there was this essence of death that was probably who taught the religious people how to do it. So
yeah,
three groups: research, religious,
Savix tries to follow along, but you can see that the finer details are utterly lost.
Yeah, that's fair.
He understands kind of in general, but yeah, anything more specific than layperson, it kind of just clearly goes over his head.
Yeah. So I guess to answer your question, no, that's not really something that we do here. This is trade, where that was a very niche,
esoteric thing.
magic science thing.
All right. I mean, I suppose there's probably some kind of greater trade hub that exists here if you do have such a vast array of wares flowing in and out of the city.
Yeah, there's the Grand Bazaar in town, or in town. It would be nearby to the hotel.
Yeah, the Grand Bazaar is basically the first thing that people walk into when they enter the city.
I definitely wander over to the concierge desk to get the pamphlet for what's in the Grand Bazaar.
It's like the Mall of America map with the different malls. Oh,
you
wow.
are here. Wait, how does it know that?
yeah, auto updating.
Bubblegum shrimp. That's weird.
What's a rainforest cafe?
Oh man. Alright. I guess that's all I really had to ask about the situation after all. Okay. Hello. Guess we'll probably go check out that Grand Bazaar after breakfast then. Seems interesting at least.
Yeah, maybe you'll find something that will help the good fight.
Maybe. Alex will just leave K2 to his own devices then.
Okay.
During breakfast, Alex just pointed out different things that there's to do at the Grand Bazaar. Oh, look! A cafe themed as swingers area? I don't know what that is.
What?
What the hell's a maid cafe?
Even better.
Turns out it's just a cafe that replicates the show how it's made.
Oh my god. I feel like any like cafes or kind of like nice restaurants would probably be more in the swanky part of the city. The bazaar is more kind of where
it's all shops.
Yeah, shops and.
I'm just finding fun out of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now, shops, stands, what have you, people selling shit here and there.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess absent anything anyone else would want to do, that'd probably be where Salvix would go next, and I'm sure Saranix as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna find different forge shops to figure out. Just look at the fun fucking different designs that people do. Maybe annoy an old dude.
Last time, so I'm just...
See, I'm not shopping. I'm just looking at different...
Window shopping?
No, it's cultural difference in how they create their things.
Admiring the competition.
Yeah, you would be able to find various stands that sell weaponry and armor, but in the bazaar you wouldn't find a forge.
Okay. And I'm just wandering, still looking at things then.
Yeah, like there might be like someone like peddling like weapons and armor, but there wouldn't be like a forge where you could get like custom made shit.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be that way.
Yeah, I also don't really have anything I'm super looking for. It's more just to occupy time.
Oh, anybody else have anything that they're looking for in the bazaar specifically? That is likely to tag along.
Have a question.
Okay.
Because I was like, man, I have all this shit in my inventory. There's got to be something in here I can.
You can buy questions at the bazaar.
I would like to buy. I would like to buy a clue. I have a thing written in my inventory, and it's one of the few things that I didn't put in parentheses where I got it from. I didn't write down where it's from. Most everything in here is written some sort of detail, but I only vaguely remember where I got this gemstone heart.
What?
I have one-time gemstone heart, and I think it was from... I can't remember if it was from the Minotaur Maze or from
it has to be from
Cardinal's
the Minotaur
Retreat.
Maze.
It's one of the two, but I don't remember where.
Gemstone heart was from the Minotaur Maze.
Cool. How big is it?
That's about the size of your palm.
Oh my god. That's huge. Holy shit.
Yep.
Okay, well, never mind. Way too big.
What were you gonna do with it?
I Nothing now. That is huge.
Each hit.
I fashion it into an earring. You know.
It's just one really big one, so my head is constantly tilted to the side.
Yes, you just have permanent neck pain.
Yeah. Can I tell what kind of gemstone this is?
Are you proficient with jeweler's tools?
No.
Make it intelligence check.
Alright. Right, just straight. Okay. No.
No.
It's a rock.
It's a shiny rock. You're not really sure exactly what it is.
I'm gonna go to the jeweler where I got my onyx jewelry yesterday.
Yeah. It is more of like
look at it.
It is more of a darker blue, but you're not sure. Like, there's a few different options that it could be, so you're not able to narrow it down.
It's a blue rock. All right, I will hook my arm with Serenix and I'll be like, "Come with me."
Yeah, she goes. She does not question a single thing. She doesn't ask what you're doing. She just goes with you. She also says nothing to her brother, so she's just like, "Okay," and follows. So. He's gonna think we're burning the town down. It's fine.
Tommy just turns around like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
The absence of noise that is his sister just
makes him stop for a second.
It's like when
you know.
Kids, so you're fine. Yeah. It's when you don't hear them that's the problem.
Yeah, it's just like.
Wait a minute.
Well, she can't be that hard to find.
He's been telling himself that for years now.
She's not.
She's not, no. But also.
So yeah, I go back to the nameless jeweler.
Yeah. You may do so.
And I will ask them to tell me what this is. Oh. He's back.
I like that even better. It's just I'm gonna see if this is useless or not. Oop.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the jeweler will comment on its rarity. And tell
before
you.
Before we go in, I'm gonna
Well,
be like,
it's not an inn, it's a stall.
Well, it's fine. Before we get there.
Okay.
Also fine. I will be like, you have to help me make sure this guy isn't trying to rip me off or lie to me.
Me? Ooh, me. Okay.
Yes, you. As I look around to nobody else around.
She has always trusted with these things, man.
I have faith in you. I give her a pat on the back.
Hell yeah, which is really funny because like her insights.
I don't give you inspiration.
I don't need it. Trust me, it's fine.
She's that
confident. I could if I wanted to. I just like this. This is what K2 does all the time, but it's not working.
Okay.
Now we approach the stall.
All right. You approach the stall, and the gentleman that's there welcomes you back. He's very cheery and happy.
Good, I dropped hella money here yesterday.
Yeah.
That's why
he's hoping you're gonna do it again.
I don't know why I'm here, so other than to make sure you're not getting ripped off. So you got to start this thing, boo.
Yeah, no, I since it's just a stall, right? Because this is a bazaar. I look around to make sure nobody's like actively like watching. I do not want to get if I get robbed at level 20, I'm gonna be so sad.
Make a perception check.
And this is a jeweler stall, so there's gotta be people keeping an eye on this. Oh, better than a 10, I beg of you.
If
better than a 10.
Also walk.
Look. As you glance around, you're able to pick up at least 15 people that are all watching. Not necessarily watching you, but watching the stall.
In what? Wait, they're just there's just 15 people at various places of this that I can see
all around the bazaar that you're able
staring?
to pick up on. That not necessarily staring, but they're definitely like glancing over periodically. Now, whether that's to steal from you, steal from the stall, or just standing watch, hard to say.
Okay. I just look between Serenix and I'm like, we look scary. This should be fine. I lean over to her and I'm like, look scary.
See, I would love to help more with that to try and make it purposeful, but I got a -1 to intimidation, so. I'm just big. Yeah, I'm just big. I'm just here, man.
Look menacing.
I just won't say anything so that they don't know I'm a fucking derp ass. And just make it.
Yeah, just don't open your mouth in that way.
They don't know I'm a fucking idiot.
Make strength-based intimidation checks, charisma-based, and you should be okay.
Hey Josh, well
It's disturbingly accurate. Tiny little lizard. Yeah, I will give this guy at the stall a nod since I also did not ask for his name yesterday.
Yep.
I just bought things from him.
He also didn't ask for your name, so. He's one of those, he's not very outspoken. You approach the stall, he gives you a nod, and just waits.
And I give him a nod. All right, this is perfect. Briar's excellent. The kind of communication I live for. I will reach into my bag, and we're going to pretend that Tori was smart enough to say this earlier, that I wrapped up this gemstone in something so that it's not just a gemstone coming out of my bag in my hand.
Sure.
I hope so, especially since it was in your bag for this long.
It's been in my bag for so long.
Just got various chips and dents on it.
It's just shattered now. It's gone.
No, I carry a lot. It's mostly delicate stuff in this bag.
It was actually rock candy, and it's broken, and it's melted a little bit in the bottom of your bag.
I carry around a lot of random vials of stuff. I like to imagine that Briar she's also smart enough to know to pack things properly so they don't break in her bag. I have a 20 intelligence. I'm not that dumb.
We just do dumb things. Doesn't mean we're stupid.
Just because I make questionable life decisions doesn't mean I don't know how to pack my bag, okay?
Yeah, but that's more low wisdom versus low intelligence. Anyway.
Yeah. My wisdom's a little bit lower than my intelligence by a couple points. Yeah, I will sort of pass my little bundle over.
All right.
And
do you say anything?
Apparently we're having a silent conversation, but I don't trust all these people around, and I'm just going to be
assume that you're trying to sell it if you just hand it over.
Well, no, I'm gonna pass it over. My hand hasn't come off of it yet, and I'm just gonna ask him do you know what this is? As I open it up, or can you tell me what this is? It's a better question.
My friend, it looks like a heart. Or a gemstone in the shape of a heart.
Sometimes, Josh, I think you do it on purpose just to make me really, really upset with you every time you open your mouth when I ask one of your motherfucking NPCs a question. You do it on purpose. And I am so mad at you every time. It's unbelievable the amount of rage you make me feel on a weekly basis.
That's why I do it. It's fun.
I know. I sit here and I'm just like, all right, I'm going to have to ask the world's most detailed question. And I'm like, nah, he won't do it to me again. And then he does it to me again every time.
That's why, God, yeah. That anxiety lives in my other games, by the way, that he just happens to exist in. To the point where even like Ryan's like, oh, I know what you meant. I'm like, oh, I know you know what I meant. But
I mean, I know what she means.
Of course you do, you You're so troll. I just sit here like, how is it that every single NPC that my characters come across are somehow all the same sort of like sarcastic, not detailed asshole? How is this possible? How is this possible? Josh has a random generator and there's only one personality type in it when he rolls for me. You bitch.
anyways.
Small sigh from Briar, like, wow, again? And she'd be like, yeah, can you tell me what kind of gemstone it is?
Oh, yeah, of course I can.
Thank you.
It appears to be tanzanite.
Is he lying to me?
Make an insight check.
Insight check. I mean, that's literally the entire reason why I'm fucking here. So
yeah, I was gonna say.
I gotta make sure it's on normal. Wow, I rolled shit, actually.
I think you rolled a 3 and still got to a 19. God damn.
He appears to be telling the truth.
Cool. This is real. I actually own tanzanite jewelry IRL. It's very pretty.
It is very pretty.
Oftenly confused for sapphire because they're close in color. Tanzanite, at least around here, much more rare.
In your professional opinion, how much if I sold it? Your best guess?
Depends who you sell it to.
All right, give me the low and give me the high.
Significantly higher. If you find just some random person, they might pay you 50 gold for it. Specialists like myself might offer you a little bit more, but collectors are where the money is, because something like that can be worth a significant amount of money to the correct person.
Do any of these collectors happen to maybe live in this city?
I don't know. I don't know of any collectors of such things.
You know, because Serenix got
sorry,
anxiety.
He just said right. You could totally sell this to a collector of such things, and then when Brass goes, but I don't know that.
He did say that. You so might be able to sell it to a collector, but he doesn't know any.
Then how would you... What?
Maybe he's intentionally withholding information, which your insight check would tell you.
That's what I was trying about to be like, is that the truth?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, who the fuck brings up something but then goes, I know nothing about it? Like, that's the most sus line ever. Why can this never be easy? Why do I always have to go out of my way? Now it's just like, shit, I should have brought K2 with me as well. I'm just gonna pull it back and just look at him and just stare for...
He just has this giant smile on his face. He's staring right into your eyes.
Ugh.
if I just keep staring at him, does at any point do I see any tiny hint that he's getting ever so slightly uncomfortable with this staring
Not at all.
contest? Didn't think so.
He's done this before.
That's fair.
That's basically what he is. He's an Arabic car salesman.
Yeah, that's... And I somehow have to communicate and talk to all of them. Every single one. You know, if you could maybe point me in the direction of, say, one of your competitors who might know of a collector, I'm sure they'd be much more interested in sharing in a little bit of what this is worth for the help of guiding me.
It's entirely possible. There's a few different stands.
Is this dude like a magic 8-ball? Like, I fucking hate him. Why does he speak in like 5-word sentences?
Because Serenite's got anxiety. Like, as this is going on, she's just like making sure no one's... I don't really know how to word it other than just like extra paying attention.
Yeah, of the 15
to them
people.
specifically.
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
Yeah.
Of the original group of 15, how many have remained extra intrigued?
It's the same. They're just watching.
Listen, I'd rather my main thing was specifically us, because before it was just in general.
Nobody seems to be paying any more attention or any less attention to you.
Just varying levels of attention.
Yeah. They seem to be more focused that you don't rob the place. We'll combine that with your insight.
Yeah, that's fair. That's really fair.
Does this man have 15 bodyguards?
Maybe more.
Through the crowd.
He is contained in a bazaar with thousands upon thousands of gold worth of jewelry.
It's fair.
It is so easy to rob one of these things. Why not hire a large guard battalion?
It's true. As he like starts speaking, and Briar can already tell this is going to be like a going around in a circle kind of thing. She just like pinches the bridge of her nose, like, listen. I know you're talking out of your ass when you said you didn't know somebody who might want this. So can we just make this easier? And you maybe point me in their direction, and then I sell this, and then you get some of that for helping point me in that direction. In a no-nonsense, we don't run around in a circle for hours in this discussion kind of way. I don't have the time, nor do I have the patience.
Okay, I want 50%.
20.
40.
20.
45.
20, because you don't know what I went through to get this.
Correct.
So you get 20.
30.
20.
25.
20.
25.
22 and a half. We meet in the middle and call it even.
25.
20.
Have it your way.
Probably just think to yourself, I could probably just ask K2. K2 probably knows somebody who would fucking want this in this city.
And he'd only do it for 60%. Wait a second.
Everybody's just like really awkward standing here as they're having like this stare off.
He still has a giant smile on his face.
This stare off and yeah, this dude's weird. I don't like him. He's creepy.
So 45 doesn't sound awful. He did come down 50% from what he said.
Briar just slowly turns her head, looks at Sarah, Nick's like,
I'm gonna shut up.
Sarah's just like, right, this is why I don't open my mouth. As the
really like it starts looking like some of the story.
She's like, no.
Yeah, pretty much.
That went very digital for me. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh wow, everybody's digitized.
Oh,
Nice.
so
What did I get last time when I was here? I got a ring and a pair of earrings, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I look down at his table. I don't know if he has another one, but I'll just be like 25 and another onyx ring, and you have a deal.
Okay. 1 second. And he quickly just pulls out a sheet of paper and starts writing on it. Very fast. And then
Aggressively.
sets it on the counter in front of you, hands you a quill, says, please sign.
What does this say?
It basically just goes over the summary of exactly what you just talked about. You sell it to the person that he suggests, and you get 75% of the earnings, and he keeps 25%, and then you also get to pick a onyx ring.
I don't like the fact that it's I must sell it to the person of his choosing.
Well, the person that he recommends.
Fuck it, fine. This thing's been sitting in my bag for 100 years. Who cares? At this point, I sign. Making sure that there's no weirdly fine print on like the back or something that has something different or like.
It's pretty straightforward.
Cool.
Yeah, he didn't flip it over at all to write on it, so.
Listen, maybe there was something written on the back already.
Maybe. No, it's. I mean, you can make an investigation check if you want to.
Sure. Ooh, nice. It's a piece of paper with a contract on it.
It's a piece of paper with a contract on it, yeah. It seems pretty straightforward, just describing the details of your conversational exchange, just in writing, and then after you sign it, he signs it, puts it away, and yeah, then he tells you the best person that you would probably want to sell that to is a known collector of various things of unique qualities. If you cross the river and head to Katie, there you will find a proprietor of strange objects. His name is Todd von Strahd.
I feel like we've met Todd before.
Brian just thinks to herself like, ooh, that's not good. I definitely cannot go back to Katie.
Knowing Mr. Strahd, he would probably offer quite a fortune for something this rare.
Quick question: do you have a fallback collector? You know, what if Todd Von Strahd is like dead or something?
We would know.
What if Todd Von Strahd doesn't want it?
If he doesn't want it, get it in writing and come back to me.
I put it back in my bag. Do you have actually, yeah, did I see when he signed his name when he signed the paper?
No, he did it too fast.
Damn. Does he have a sign on his stall?
Nope.
All right.
Just a random stall. It's pretty obviously
Nice.
a jeweler stall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
They don't label them because they move around.
Oh, that's fair. Do you have like a name or something I should tell him when I get there to make this more legit in his eyes?
Todd knows me as Ollie.
Ollie. Sounds good.
This is assuming that you've seen the movie. Are you fucking making the genie from the beginning of fucking Aladdin?
No.
Okay.
Also, what is this? Is this just like a human or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you said anything earlier, and I was like, wait, who am I talking to?
I think I told you yesterday he's human.
Yesterday?
Yesterday? Last week?
Well, yesterday as in game time.
Oh, okay.
The day prior.
All right, I just give Ollie a nod. And I just kind of give Theranix a little bump on the shoulder. Oh, wait, my ring.
No, it's after you sell it. That's what you agreed to when you signed.
I imagine him actually slurping his drink.
Yeah. Pulls out a cup and just... You know, I don't remember the word after being on that contract, but fine, sure. I just can't be bothered with this anymore.
He pulls the contract back out from his sleeve and goes, I will give you the information, and then you will get 75%, and I will acquire 25%, and then you can select a ring of your choice.
Barry just waves her hand as she's walking off, like, yeah, whatever. Literally cannot be bothered. She's like, you could be lying to me, and I just wouldn't care right now.
Just what I said the first time.
So Serenix follows her as she wanders off. Just Kitty Viti?
Have you ever been?
Fuck no.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you probably haven't really been on... How much of this, you know, like the main continent have you... Oh, wow.
High golf.
Well...
Yeah.
Kitiviti is basically like one big resort town city thing.
Gross. Okay.
It's really nice. It's really expensive.
I feel a butt coming on there.
But it's just not it's not my kind of place. So, and plus we have things to do, so it'll be a while before we get out there. Unless I just get... No, that's a bad idea. No, I will not just make that trip by myself. Mm-mm.
I mean, is it really by yourself if I volunteer to go with?
I don't want to put you through...
Serenix is anything but a fucking enabler, so like...
I don't want to put you through it won't be a fun trip to Kitty Vidi. It'll just be annoying. So I don't want to put you through that.
I mean, if you want to go, just know that I'm always willing to.
But under her breath, is like, I really don't want to go.
Listen, she has no idea what the fuck is going on in Kitty Vidi.
Yeah, I know.
She's just being a supportive friend person. Okay? Also, she's just an enabler, so, like...
We'll see. I mean, if I wanted to go, I'd have to get K2 to send me there anyways. Anyways, let's go find your... Your brother's probably wondering where you are. We should probably go find him.
Well, nothing's exploded, so he's fine.
Should we blow something up just to freak him out?
She sits there and seriously debates it for a second.
I'm sure we can find something safe to blow up.
Okay, sure. This is what happens when I'm unsupervised. Let's go.
Yes, we try and find a place that does not have a lot of people, which will be hard in this bazaar.
This is the reason why Darkalion has been following them for the past 2 hours, hiding in the background.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have caught you with my 23.
Well, I can roll a stealth check if you want.
Listen, we all know that's not gonna...
Go ahead. Oh, shit.
Wow. That's a 2.
Whoa.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Nice 2. All right, I know Darkalion's there, but I don't care. We gotta blow something up because I feel like ruffling Sonic's feathers.
I would say that as you guys are looking around for something to blow up, Salvix is just right there.
Damn it!
It's where just like they're looking at something, they run just, oh hey! Hi!
Do.
You guys stand out. It's not like he wouldn't be able to find you.
It's a bazaar, you said, of thousands of people. I mean, come on.
You still stand out.
Yeah, and how many of them are 6'9" silver dragonborn women?
Yeah, plus he's got me with him because I've got nothing better to do, and I can pick out specific particles from the air.
No, hey, I wasn't having any help. Also, Briar is within the average distribution of people that she could feasibly blend in.
Yeah, except I'm carrying 2 very large weapons on my back.
That's also fair.
And you decided to choose Saradox as your companion.
Yeah.
You were 6'9". Excuse me, I didn't realize I was traveling with a fucking NBA Laker. Like, what the?
You're traveling with 2 of them. Salvix is 7.
Yeah, but you're not with me. I only brought along the slightly shorter one.
Yeah.
She is slightly shorter.
After a lifetime of being significantly shorter.
It's true.
Yeah, just, oh, hey.
Look over at the giant silver beanstalk next to me, like, good job.
Sarah's definitely.
So, how much longer?
Until they physically run into him.
Yeah. So, how much longer did I have until you were going to light something on fire and or blow something up?
Do you want the truth or the one that would make you feel better?
Neither will make me feel better, you know this.
I'm so tempted to just light one of my Molotov cocktails and throw it in something.
We were on the way.
That seems like a poor choice.
Where did you come from?
I was following Salvix. I had nothing better to do. I've already had my armor modified. If I need my weapons modified, I can do that myself.
God, it's like...
Yeah. It's a big bird.
Perhaps you should refrain from causing chaos in a city that we do not have any attachment to.
Or just causing attachment here. You know K2? He's fully attached to this city.
Yes.
That would have been fine.
You think he'll be fine with that?
It's not like we were going to blow up a city block or his building. It was just going to be a small amount of fire. Perfectly contained.
Can I ask why?
Why not?
I point at Sarah next to
Because arson is a crime.
Only if it's important things that are burning.
Actually, no, that's not really how that works. You set other people's things on fire.
I never said other people's things were going to be set on fire. I said we were going to explode something. I'm pretty sure Brian has a pack of very explosive things.
That seems worse. That seems much worse.
You're going to explode something.
Bought something to blow up, and that way it would have been ours.
Or at least outside the city if you must.
That way they do it where anybody would have gotten hurt. My goodness.
I don't know exactly what the god presence is like here, nor the laws.
Yeah.
I do hope neither of you get arrested.
Funny to see him try.
You're just sucking the fun out of everything. And I would know.
I wish you luck. Please. I won't stop you. I just hope that you are careful.
Ugh, now you've given permission, and now just just walks away.
I'm not my dad. I'm unsure as to what just happened.
Yeah. Savage just lays a hand on Dale's shoulder and just don't worry about it. Just let it go.
Sarah's just kind of like standing there for a second, just kind of looks around and just, ooh, what's that? And then like points to like some random like gelato stand or some shit.
Say, is there a forge in Lorik?
A forge? Yes.
Just not in the Bazaar.
Leave the Bazaar, yeah.
Alright. Well, now that that's been dealt with, I'm gonna go find the forge.
Sarah gets gelato, then follows.
Alright. Yeah. The two of you leave the rest of the party. Serenix quickly grabbing gelato for all of 1 silver.
Hell yeah!
You guys wander through Lorik a little bit before you find a blacksmith / large forge in Lorik named Fusellini's Wonders.
I love that. Give me 1 sec. The cat wants to go out.
Okay.
I do miss the sound of the forge.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright. And I would approach, see if I could find someone who's working here, and inquire as to whether or not the forge is available for use, and if there's like a fee they need paid or something of the sort to use the forge, or if I'm just allowed to use it.
Yeah, you wander inside through the surprisingly no door. It's like a bead curtain.
It's not just regular open concept, but that works too.
Well, it is slightly. Like there's ventilation and stuff like that, but the main door is a bead curtain. And you walk through, and there's a few people inside that are inspecting the wares. And wandering around is a very heavily coated in basically what would be coal dust.
And three winter jackets.
Yeah, is a gnome.
Okay, that makes sense.
And as you enter in, he looks at you, does a cartwheel, holds out his hands, and goes, "Welcome to Fusellini's Wonders!
God.
I am Fusellini. Have you come to check out what all the big Fus is about?"
Oh my god.
Blessed morning to you,
just like
Fusellini.
blank stares at him while taking like a bite of her gelato. What the fuck?
Forge Master Fusellini, I have come to inquire as to whether or not you would allow me to make use of your forge today.
Never been asked that question before.
Really?
Yep.
Ah. There's a first time for everything.
I mean, you're kind of big. Like, kind of a smaller forge. Not given size.
Yeah, yeah, fair.
That'd be really funny to see, though. Come on back.
I follow him.
Theronix shuffles in.
Yeah, you guys go back through another bead curtain, and find the forge is actually, it's a pretty normal size. It's just slightly smaller, and by that I mean there's stools so he can stand where he needs to.
Well, yes, I think this will be more than fine.
Oh,
what are you planning on making?
I will be making a cross naginata.
A what?
It's how best to describe this? It's a pole arm. It's got a blade. It's got a longer blade attached to the end of it. It's, I guess it's similar to having like a sword blade at the end of a pole arm.
Like a big glaive. Got it.
Yes. But it's got two blades coming off on the side. Defensive capability. I don't think you need to worry too much about the finer details. Yes. I think I'll be getting to work now.
Okay. If you need any...
Sarah just kind of looks at all this stuff for a second. She's just like, you could just like make all this stuff shorter.
Yeah, but then you can't fit the big weapons in it. You know how much people like their big weapons.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta go out and not up, though. Or out space, so there's room for you to maneuver them.
That's smart. I'll look into that.
My mentor was a kobold, so small space. Well, short space. Long building.
Okay. I'll have to look into that. Have fun! And he does another cartwheel out the door.
What a strange little man.
Yes. Yes, he is. But I admire his spirit.
Oh, it's your day, Theo. You're the chosen one for who Saranax just kind of wanders with.
You guys hear another like echoing of him going, of his saying of, "Have you come to check out what all the big foos is about?"
Is there a deep groan of hatred with it?
No, people seem to enjoy it.
I enjoy it. But I can't let myself get distracted by this delightful gentleman. I must get to work.
Yeah, she just sits there and watches you.
Yeah, okay. Josh, how long would this take me?
For something of this size, make a intelligence-based Smith Tools check. Wow.
Okay. 1 second.
So, babe, I want you to know we didn't hear Bumby on that one, so it just sounded like you just randomly like meowed.
Yep. Hi, bud.
Okay, there we go. I'll take it. That works for me.
Do you have all the raw materials for it already?
I do, yes.
Okay. Then I'd say something like this would take you about 6 hours to make.
Okay.
Meow.
Meow.
1 second here. Let me just. So I wanted to. There's something I wanted to ask you about, Josh, with this. Yes. So I was hoping that the only difference between this and a regular glaive, and if this is something I would have to go and see a craftsman and have them modify it, I can do that. Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. So that'd just be a fancy glaive.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. No, I was gonna.
You can have it. Your choice if you wanted to do piercing or slashing damage, but that would be it.
Say the way he would use it, it would be more slashing. He's not much of a stabby guy.
Sure. Okay. Sure. Wow.
Okay.
If we have the opportunity, I will return here tomorrow, and I will forge you your weapon, Serenix.
Yeah. You know, during the 6 hours, she like watches you for a bit, goes out to like look at his stuff, comes back in and just watches. She enjoys seeing other people's methods.
You would, in inspecting his wares, you would find that all of his pieces of weapon and armor have like a white gemstone infused into it. Which you know is not diamond.
Right. Yeah, at one point I'll just say, what the fuck is this guy's name again? Fusellini?
Fusellini.
Okay, hey, Fusellini.
Hello!
You fucking cartwheel over to me.
Yeah.
Okay. What I can tell there's gemstone in this. What is it? Never seen that before.
It's because it's not found on this continent.
Oh.
I get it specially imported from somewhere else. It's a very, very white opal.
I like the way you said white.
His normal opals have a tint of yellow. These don't.
Yeah, normal has a bit of a rainbow on it too. This is just pure. Wow. It's really neat.
Thank you.
I like your signature thing, because I noticed it's on basically everything.
Everything. Even the bolts that I make are tipped in it.
Can I ask why? I'm very intrigued by this.
Because it adds value.
Yeah, okay.
And it's sturdier than standard combinations of metal alone. So it adds some durability and aesthetics. And money.
And money, yeah.
It's what the Big Foos is all about.
You know what? I'll give you that one. That was fair. Okay, yeah. That is definitely interesting.
Yeah, I'd walk back out into the main room after I was done. And I would thank Forge Master Fusellini for his assistance today. And yeah, I don't know if Saturn, was there anything else you wished to accomplish here today, or should we go find our associates?
You were just the chosen person to follow today. Honestly, I didn't have anything.
Oh, well,
Also, I just wanted to kind of see how they do things.
Fusellini reaches into his bag and pulls out a small trinket and hands it to you. He says, please attach this to your weapon. Hands it to Thale.
Me?
Oh, absolutely. So I'll fix it. I'll fix it to the cross section of the blade.
Perfect. Yeah, it is a it's a bobblehead of him on a chain.
Maybe I should go on the haft then.
Bubble. I love how you did it without even questioning what it was, by the way.
I thought it was going to be one of the opals.
Nope.
But you don't know about the opals.
No, but he puts it on all of his weapons, and this was a weapon made in his shop, so I figured
they're infused
into
it. It's not attached.
Oh, they're infused. Okay.
Yeah.
They're infusins.
Oh my god. Okay.
That was worth it.
I am choosing to live with you. Okay. Alright, yeah, no, I just wanted to see difference. Yeah, so I don't really get anything. I don't want to work while I'm here. So. That's all, boo.
All right. Yeah, you guys leave Fusellini's wonders. Yeah, he thanks you for stopping in with a backflip, landing into the splits.
What a strange little man. I think I don't. Joshua's dying.
He is.
Yeah, I've been really sick all week. Sorry.
Stop dying. Dying's not allowed.
I've had like the most wicked fever for the last 2 days. It's been just racking my body with it's like a soreness, and before that I thought I was getting allergies, but I think I might also have a cold because my throat's all itchy.
You sure I don't have the Rona?
Well, I got whatever I got from Sam, and she took a COVID test yesterday, and it came back negative. I would also take one, but I don't have any right now. I should probably buy one tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
Probably move away to someone else so Joshua can actually get his lungs out from under him again.
Yeah, we're done. So while Joshua dies...
Yeah, we'll move on to the next person. Where does Briar wander off to?
Well, where doesn't she wander off to? Do I know where? Wait, what did K2 do? Where did he go?
He was in the restaurant when you guys left the hotel.
Oh, right.
That was the last place you saw a K2.
A K2, that's right. There's another K2 at the dock. I guess I'll go back to the hotel and see if he's there.
Okay. He is no longer there. At least the one you saw this morning is no longer there.
That's fair.
And I am still totally stealthily following her.
At a certain point on the way back to the hotel, or like when I get to the hotel, before opening the door, I literally just turn around and look right at where I know Dardalian has been following me, and I just stare.
And he stares back.
Can you stop following? It's really creepy, alright? I feel like I have a stalker, and not the good kind.
The good kind!
He hangs his head in shame and walks into the building.
I like the picture. She's just holding the door open for you as you walk in.
He looks utterly defeated.
I give him a pat on the back like it was a good try, buddy. You're doing great.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Stealth mission fail. Do you remember K2 saying anything about what he was doing today or where he was going? He's not here, as I gestured to the restaurant.
He didn't say anything to me.
I imagine there's like a front desk to this place.
Yeah.
Probably.
Cool. I go there and I'm just be like, hey, have you seen... Is there K2 here somewhere, or did he leave?
They have no idea who that is.
I figured as much, but I'm so used to calling you this that it's the first name that comes out.
Yeah, they just kind of look at you funny.
Sorry, the owner of the building. I don't even know if he goes by his actual name here, so I'm just gonna go with a vague interpretation.
Yes. Which one are you searching for?
The original.
One of the Cades left the building this morning.
Okay, good. That is the name he goes by here. Is it the one that has been here a lot recently? Or can you not tell the difference?
They look identical.
I don't know. Maybe they dress differently. I assume they probably dress differently.
Why would they?
I'm sorry, you had your specialty armor that you got twice? You made that twice?
She makes a good point.
You think I wore my armor to go partying last night?
I don't know where you... You're not even here. Fuck off. Get away. I like shoo the air as if you're K2 in my house.
Well, one of them came back in the early evening last night. One of them left in the early evening last night. One of them returned in the early morning last night, and one of them left in the early morning last night. This morning. Sorry.
I was like, Briar's face just gets more scrunched up as the sentence continues. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, I'm looking for the one.
Like, it sounds like trying to like the fucking like journal from like Majora's Mask, trying to keep track of all these fucking shifting timelines. Like, what the fuck am I? Where is this person at this point in the day too? What?
It's like, it was already hard enough with this. Briar starts mumbling to herself as she heads up to the penthouse to see if the K2 she's looking for is here. His mumbling about stupid friends and their stupid clones.
All right, you head up to the penthouse and knock on the door.
What time is it?
About 10 a.m.
All right.
It's very loud knocking.
Well, let's see if it's loud enough to wake me up. Nope.
Are you telling me we haven't been given a key card for your penthouse? What kind of
Why
friend
wouldn't
are
you? It's his penthouse.
Well, so
And?
Fuck off. You're not here either. I wave the air again.
Why do you keep knocking away the invisible flies?
They're annoying. They keep buzzing around and I can hear them.
They're in my head, man. They're in my head.
they're in the walls. Starts punching walls.
Damn it, Kyle.
I wait to see if anybody comes and answers the door. I knock louder. I start banging on the door, like full fist, just like slam, slam, slam.
Yeah,
Really?
If he's here, he's not coming to the door.
You know what they say about locked doors, Briar? You can't go over them, and you can't go under them. You gotta go through them.
Briar just looks over at Darkalion like, do you hear that?
You know,
I hear dead people.
I heard a buzzing of a fly too. What the hell's going on here?
I don't know. You should probably let K2 know he needs to get like an exterminator or something.
Something.
And like a magical kind. He's got invisible flies. I could try burning the door down. But I don't think K2 would appreciate it if I set his hotel on fire, because I did specifically just say earlier to Suffix and Dale that I wasn't going to be setting his hotel on fire. So I feel like it kind of goes against that.
Also, like, Sardis would be very offended that she was not invited to burn the hotel.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, we can always get back down to the front desk and ask them to get him. They probably have a way to contact him, so...
Ah, yes, the telephone.
Well, I'm sure they have some kind of magical means. Or some kind of pulley system. I don't know.
No, you make a good point. We go back down to the front desk.
Good, because I didn't want you to try and break it through that damn door.
I was tempted. My strength is not high enough to make that happen.
Mine ain't that much better.
I mean, I guess if it's just straight strength, not good. Only a +1. If it's athletics, it's doable.
Just picture you guys having this conversation with Norman, the half-elf elevator operator, standing there like, God, his friends are weird.
Yep.
Oh, if Norman's also right there, be like, hey. They have a way to get in contact with him in there if he's in there if we go back downstairs.
Well...
Go ahead. You can explain
okay. Yeah.
It's like Norman, who are Charlie and I are like, did you hear that?
Clone. No.
His voice had reverb.
Now I'm starting to swat the invisible flies.
It's just the echo of the elevator shaft.
Briar's like tapping her head, like you're trying to like get the water out of her ear. What's going on today?
Well, normally the cleaning staff would have a spare key to his room. However, he has a personal maid that does all the cleaning for him. And she is currently out of the building with the children.
So you're telling me that downstairs they don't have... It's only the cleaning staff?
Well, technically the manager also has a key, but he's only supposed to use it in emergencies.
Just side-eye Sarkalion, like... And where can we find him?
Don't quite think this is an emergency.
Shut up.
At this point in the day, he would most likely be in his office on the ground floor.
Pretty sure I've been there the first time we were here.
Yeah, you would have been there.
To the ground floor.
Josh, you want me to keep leading?
Or... Yeah, go for it. This is
all right, cool.
As long as you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yeah, so you guys ride the long elevator ride back down to the ground floor.
I like whispered to Arcane, I'm like, do you remember the manager's name? I know we have it. I know we got it, but I don't remember his name.
I personally don't remember it.
Did I
Whether
write it down?
Darkalion would remember it, I don't know.
I know, I'm like, Brian would probably remember, but Tori does not remember. Did I write it down?
So I know he said it last week, so...
I did say it last week.
You're asking for that is a big ask. It's a tall order you're putting in there. Can I make a history check to try to remember his name?
Make an intelligence check.
Sure.
Guidance.
Oh, no, it's not even gonna matter.
Fucking hell.
I'll give it to you if you roll a 4 on the guidance.
Really? Okay.
DC 10.
D4. Okay, I believe. Come on, D4. Don't fail me now. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
I fully expected that, honestly. As soon as Josh said, I'll give it to you on a 4, I'm like, it's gonna be a
Oh no, I just slapped my knee.
That's a knee slapper right there.
Oh, that was a terrible... Oh, it's the knee that I hurt on Saturday.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. It's so bad. Okay, I don't remember his name.
No, you do not.
Hey, Norman. You want to remind me what the manager's name is again?
Yeah. His name is Reginald.
Shit, that's right. Such an obvious name, too.
Reginald. I disagree.
Oh my god.
We are the best D&D players, guys. Come on.
This is the best.
Sorry, I'm sending you all the love for your owie balloony.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, so you know where his office is, so you can just go there. It's nobody stops you. They know who you are.
Yeah. Let's see if Reginald is in.
Yeah, and you see the middle-aged human man, Reginald, as you kind of knock on his door, and he says, "Come in." Say, "Oh, you're Lord Fulton's friends. He looks like
her face from like scrunching up at not Kate too. He's just like, ugh. Don't make him sound so pompous.
He looks at a piece of paper. Briar and Darkalion.
I'm sorry. Do you have a picture of us with our name?
No. Just a description and
a
reminder of what your name is.
Can you, out of sheer curiosity, do you want to read those descriptions out to me real quick? I can imagine what Darkalion is, but...
Well,
Darkalion is just mask, period.
Well, I mean... I wrote them myself, so it's not like anything weird, just masked elf man.
Yes, because you can totally tell I'm an elf with my hood up.
I don't know, man.
All the time. I imagine he's probably seen your ears at some point.
Dude, for legit, I thought your ears have been poking out this entire campaign.
They have been 100% hidden under the hood the entire campaign.
Alright, then just Masked Man, then. Masked Man and... aggressive woman?
Just nods like, I take that. Oh, right. Anyways, we have an emergency.
What's the emergency?
I need to wake up K2. I need him to talk to him right now, and I'm pretty sure he's asleep in his room. But I can't get in. Door's locked. I don't have a key. Apparently you have a key. I need to borrow that real quick.
Who is K2?
Ah, right. Sorry. Lord Fulton, or whatever the heck you guys call him.
The stain on that was impressive.
It was more mocking, like, stupid name.
He definitely he scrunches his face at that as he's like, why'd you put so much stank on his title? He says, I do indeed have a key to his penthouse.
Awesome. I just need to borrow it for 2 minutes. Or, well, the time it takes me to get up, wake him up, get back down.
Well, you still haven't told me what the emergency is yet.
That's need to know. And you don't need to know.
I do need to know, as you are trying to get into the living quarters of my boss.
Briar just puts her the palm, the heels of her palm, just one to each eye, I hate people. She's like, not Darkalion. Darkalion's great. Everyone else though. And not K2. Everyone else though. Look. Especially saying something that was not going to win me any points. So let me just reel that one back into my mouth.
You gave yourself the gift of gab before you even said it.
Yeah. IRL gift of gab. Reginald. Can you please just do me a solid this one time and open the door? You can even be there. You don't even have to give me the key. You can come with. So you can supervise the whole thing. But I just really, really need to get in that room and talk to K2. And I cannot tell you why. Sorry, Lord Fulton.
Make a persuasion check.
I could consume this man's blood, this would be so much easier. Okay.
I give her guidance because why the fuck not?
Okay, but plus 11. So this is doable.
You saw my stealth roll earlier, right? I had a plus 11 for that.
25.
He looks at the two of you, and then he says, he has like this kind of like furrowed brow look on his face. He says, "Is this a sex thing?"
I get the impression that if I say yes, it'll work better in my favor. Do I get that vibe? Can I vibe check?
Sure, make an insight check.
I take inspiration for that.
Yes. You get the sense that this is not the first time that Reginald has had this conversation with someone. And you think maybe if you go along with it, you might get in.
He's not the only one.
Yeah, it is. I try and look shameful. This is why I didn't want to talk about it.
He reaches down to his side, and he pulls out like a ring of keys on like a chain, and he goes through them and unhooks one and puts it on his desk towards you.
And before he can literally say a word, and I'm running out the door.
And he yells after you, "Just give it back to one of the concierges when you're done."
Grabbed O'Callaghan as I'm leaving. I'm just dragging him out of the room. Which probably makes him super desperate. Or just me, really.
Sure, Callie is just face palming the entire way.
If Fulton's have an emergency, it requires sexy help.
Yeah, it just makes me think of the fucking the Dimension 20 campaign.
Yeah, flies again.
Oh god.
Oh, no, I need sexy help.
Oh no. Yeah, no, don't, no. Only he can help me. I get back to the elevator, away from the key at no.
What?
The elevator guy, I'm back to the top floor.
Did you forget his name too?
Top floor penthouse.
I called him Norman, and that's his name. I just was like, I think it's Norman. I'm gonna go with Norman.
It is Norman.
Yeah, Norman, but he's an elevator man.
Oh god, that's so funny.
Well, he got his start indoors.
Oh jeez.
He got his foot in the door.
Get out.
I'm so hard if this isn't even the right gate.
It's totally not.
It's not. Oh god, it'll be so funny though. Anyways, go back to the penthouse.
Yeah, you you head back to the penthouse. You go back to the penthouse and unlock the door. And you can see standing nearby is K2's armor, just like in a T-pose.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Not on anything?
Nope, it's standing up by itself.
Oh, okay. That's creepy. I don't like that. I go to where I'm pretty sure I know where K2's room is.
All right.
Is the door closed?
It is closed.
Is it locked?
No.
Do I run in and just cannonball on top of gate 2?
Do it.
Look, you did say it was a sex thing.
Do it. Yeah.
I just look over at Dark Italian, silent messaging passing between us, seeing him say, "Do it." I fully open the door.
He doesn't say do it. He just throws you those 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I don't actually throw open the door because that'll give it away. I sneak the door open and then
just
tiptoe over to the
permissive head
bed,
nod.
and then just jump on top of K2. I really hope it's K2 in the bed because that would be extra weird if it wasn't.
I'm standing at the doorway.
So
wait,
I'm trying to decide whether or not Briar. I'm trying to decide whether or not Briar would even notice this. Go ahead and just make a perception check to see if you notice this and stop.
It's a 17.
Okay.
You tell me.
Yeah, okay. So you open the door, fully ready to jump on the bed, expecting that to be where K2 is. However, he is not in the bed.
Where is he? Please
K2
tell me.
is standing butt-ass naked, staring out over the city through large paned windows.
Okay, Dr. Evil.
I swear to God, if he's masturbating.
He's not he's not masturbating. He's just drinking coffee.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a sex thing.
I just open the door and I'm just like, bitch, did you not hear me knocking?
No care that you're naked as fuck.
Let's be honest, it's probably been seen before.
Probably.
I highly doubt in these two's drunken shenanigans that somehow neither of them have ever been butt-ass naked. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
No, obviously they got drunk and they're like, well, we have to know what each other looks like. We got to compare. Who's prettier? Results inconclusive.
K2 just kind of turns and is like, you didn't knock, you just came in through the door.
No, earlier, 5 minutes ago, I was... God damn it.
Oh, I just woke up.
Briar just, hangs her head back I had to tell Reginald it was a sex thing and just leaves the room. She yells over her shoulder, get dressed!
K2 just cackles.
Why would I get dressed if this is a sex thing?
See, Tori, I understand what's going on. He can't torture you on Sundays anymore.
Yeah,
so
now he's just moved it over here. Yeah, I'm now at the mercy of both of them.
K2 comes out in a very
it's a robe, isn't it?
Very sheer robe.
Yep.
And says, "So what's going on? Why did you have to coerce your way into my penthouse?"
I don't have a key, and the door was locked.
Yeah. There's a reason for that.
Locked doors aren't cool. What if it had been an actual emergency, and in the time it took me to go down and convince Reginald to give me the spare key, something happened? Also, I'm bored. Get dressed.
Wait, the emergency is that you're bored?
Yes.
Alright, hold on a second.
Excellent.
Alright. K2 comes back a couple minutes later, dressed in his usual fine attire. And he says, "Alright, what do you want to do?"
I actually have no idea.
Alright, well, I was going to go to a bank and a jeweler's shop today. Did you want to come with me?
You say jeweler shop, Brian was like, huh? Fine. Banking. Yay. Or just looks at the key like, maybe I should just keep this. That'll just cause some excitement in my day.
Can I see the key for a second?
She sort of like holds it up against her chest like, why? Oh, are you going to make me one?
Yes.
Yes. She hands it over.
I take the key, and then I prestidigitate a second key and give it to Briar with her name on it. There you go. It's a special key that only you can use. Don't lose it.
You see like a genuine happy smile on Briar's face at this key. She pockets it away safely.
On the other side, it just says, in quotes, for sex things.
Oh. K2 has a special lock installed that yells that out whenever Briar's key is inserted.
No, it just moaned.
Oh, God.
No, mine's funny. That's just weird.
Exactly.
No, that's when that's why K2 had the bell tower installed, so everybody knows when he's done.
Oh my God.
Well then.
Meeting adjourned.
All right. So.
By the way, you owe me. I had to call you Lord Fulton twice.
All right.
Unacceptable.
Well, hopefully you won't have to do that anymore.
What, do you want him to pay it back by calling you Lady Briar?
Ew, no. Alcohol, obviously. It is 1 drink per use of the awful fancy pants name.
I mean, I can't exactly pick the name that I stole from my dead brother.
That's fine. It doesn't matter what the name had been. Just Lord anything. You could have been Lord Douche Canoe for all I cared.
I've actually met the douche canoes. They're nice people.
I'm sure they are. She just leaves the room up in arms. Just walks over to Norman. Like, damn it, Norman. Today is terrible.
All right. Let's go to the bank.
Okay.
I also passed the key back to one of the concierges so that Reginald can have his key back. I was thinking the same thing,
yeah,
Ryan.
I was also thinking, I was like, man, the faster we get back downstairs, the faster it looks like this happened upstairs.
Joke's on you, it's a 20-minute elevator ride.
But the front desk would be aware that it's a 20-minute elevator ride.
It's besides the point.
To the bank.
All right, you guys go to the bank. Just take the stairs. All right, we'll come back to you guys. We'll switch back to Sarah next to Thale.
Sounds good.
Josh,
Or Salvix, whatever he's doing.
I haven't thought of anything interesting at the moment, so.
All right.
We were finding some of our other people.
Ah, yes. Yes. Oh, exactly. So we should head to the hotel. Which way is that again? I don't know the city very well.
It's the tallest building in the city.
Ah, well, yes. I'll go that way then.
Alright, so you guys head back to the hotel?
Yes.
Sure, I'll take advantage of spa.
Alright. You guys head back to the hotel, and you are the only ones there.
It's a ghost town! No!
Only ones of your party there.
Yeah, no, she just goes to the spa. Relax day. Warm.
Fair.
Well, I've known as it is, I suppose, not much else to do. Suppose I'll go to the spa as well. Take your child with me.
Alright, you guys have a spa day.
Hell yeah!
Alright. We will transition then. Is that about anything yet?
No.
Okay, we'll transition then to the trio of chaos.
The OT3.
OT3, baby. Let's go.
So weird to hear me involved in chaos.
Join us. Join us.
Oh,
all
I'm
it takes
following,
for all it takes for chaos to reign is for good men to do nothing.
That's so accurate. It's just our Italian not stopping us from doing stupid shit.
Are any of us actually good men, though?
Yeah.
I think Darkalian's pretty good.
I don't know, Darkalion wants to kill a child.
I was gonna say, if you excuse the murder of wanting to murder a child, thing, it's not bad.
Nobody knows
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You know, that takes a lot of points out of Darkalian's score.
So we go to the bank.
Yeah, you guys go to the bank.
Yes, the trio of chaos. We go banking.
Welcome to the International Bank of Lorick.
Woo.
Woo.
What are we doing here? What do you need?
We are securing something that honestly should have been put here a long time ago. We just never got around to it.
Omen. Yeah, no, you're right. We should lock up.
What do you got against Omen?
Nothing. I was just messing. I'm just messing. Omen's great. What exactly is it?
The painting of the moon.
Oh shit! Oh my god, you're so. Wait, we've been carrying that around with us this
We've
whole
been
time?
carrying that around with us this whole time.
What? Wait, really?
Yes.
Wait, I thought we left that somewhere.
No.
Why didn't we come back? Why didn't we come back sooner?
There was other shit to do.
I feel like this kind of trumps a lot of the other shit we had going on.
Yeah, well, someone really wanted to have their essence merged with a demon.
Okay, excuse me. Had you been like, Briar, we really need to go back to Lorik because I'm currently carrying around this painting with a really pissed off moon goddess bitch in it, and who knows what, you know, something bad could happen and it could be taken or something it could get destroyed and she could be free again. I think I would have been like, you know what, I can wait. But you didn't tell me that. You were just like, no, I want to go to Tharn, and that's not the same thing.
Well, I mean, I also wanted to go to Gilliman.
Yes, I know you wanted to. Well, oh, okay. I thought you were about to say Sarnath. Like, yes, I know you wanted to go to Sarnath. You did stop talking about it. Also, look, and she like points at her teeth. My teeth got bigger. It's cool. Very useful.
They are very big teeth.
Thank you. She smiles. It's all teeth. It's just
like Freddie Mercury.
It's all teeth. It sets off your innate sense of that's a predator.
Yeah.
No shit.
Fight or flight kicks in. It's definitely flight.
Nope, I'm definitely fawn.
Just falls to the ground, rolls up in a ball. I'm so safe like this. Nothing can hurt me on the floor. All right, yeah, we should definitely put that away.
Yes.
I mean, what's a couple more weeks? No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So we head in. I find a solicitor.
I just look like your muscle whenever we go anywhere now, I realize.
Yeah,
that's my job.
And that definitely wasn't already planned out.
It's like, I specifically befriended you for this purpose.
Why be scary when you can hire people that are scary shaped?
Why scary if spread shaped?
Alright, so I go up to the bank solicitor and I say, good morning. I am Lord Cade Fulton. I need to access my personal vault.
Of course, Lord Fulton. We just need your PIN verification number.
Yeah. Prior just under her breath, like, Lord Fulton.
Well, the idea of a pin being what gets you in when like they don't have like computers or anything, so it's like, what am I typing this in? Am I writing it out? That's not secure. That's not secure at all.
You just all the numbers they have go to a waste paper basket full
they
of
have
other
a
numbers.
Number, like a number sheet, and you just push the number in order.
I feel like the security questions makes more sense.
Your personal security question. What was the name of your first dog? What street did you grow up on? And what's your mother's maiden name? How I slapped my knee again. No, I have to put this knee away.
Stop it. Did you just say you're going to put your knee away?
Yes, I am. Because I have it up, like I have my one leg up. I have to switch legs.
Yeah, we could do a security questionnaire instead.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother going through it, but you're able to answer all the questions because it's.
Oh, I wanted you to come up with stupid shit that I had to come up with answers of on the spot.
I mean, we can do that too.
Do it.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What is the name of the city in which you were born?
All right. Oh, that's really easy. It's Durban. Although I feel like anybody that knows who I am would know that. It's fine.
All right. Let's see what's another fun one I could do. What is the eye color of your childhood best friend?
Well, that would be Hazel.
All right. Oh god, that was so stupid. I gotta do it. If you, in this circumstance, if you had a significant other and they asked you if you would still love them if they were a worm, how would you respond?
Oh
my god!
The stupid worm question.
The stupid worm question.
The worm. Briar's doing her best not to laugh.
What's funny is like these supposed to be like security questions, and that's like a personality quiz question.
Yep.
Yep.
Because it all depends on how you answer it. So nobody would ever expect it to be a security question.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, what's the wording of the question again? Can you give me that again?
Yeah,
I was just taken aback by how stupid it was.
I know, right? If your significant other asked you if they were a worm, would you still love them? How would you respond?
Trying to think of like something really like stupidly sappy you would say. But I feel like K2 would just be like, that's weird, but sure.
All right, that's all the security questions
Just,
and answered.
Looks over at K2 in like horror. like really?
That's your response?
And this is why K2 has no significant other.
Briar's like, if I said that to Zorsha, she'd probably hit me.
If you were the one asking that question, or if that was your response?
That was my response to that question.
No, I think the answer is yes. I think
Actually,
like,
yeah, both ways. Briar though keeps this to herself, and she's like, "I'm definitely gonna ask her this question next time I see her."
Yeah, Briar, you're cute, but what?
All right.
I feel like Zorsha would just be like, "What the fuck kind of question is that?"
Yeah, exactly.
That's where the "that's weird" comes from. It's like, that's a fucking weird question to ask, but yeah, whatever. Completely unprompted at 2 a.m. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Would you still love me if I was a full-on Shisuva? That's gonna be the question. Because I'm like partway there, so like.
Okay.
Here's my question, real quick. In this D&D setting, when you say worm, do you mean like a worm or like a dragon worm?
Like a worm.
Okay, yeah. Then yeah, fucking weird, but okay, sure. A purple worm? I was like, that'd be awesome. I'd have so much poison.
But no, it's just a worm that is purple. All right,
yeah,
we drop off this horrifying thing that we've been carrying around with us for way too long.
You drop off the painting.
Oh, I don't get to describe my vault?
You may describe your vault.
All right.
I just imagined it looked like the one in Harry Potter.
I mean, you're not far off, but it's not like the fucking like towering stacks of gold. He's not like that rich.
I didn't imagine so much the gold. I just imagined, but there was, instead of gold, it was just like stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's stuff. So we head to the vault, and it's like a fucking like security deposit box. I bring out my key. The person brings out like the bank key, and we unlock it. And the big circular door opens up, and there is like money in there as well, but it's not like stacks of gold coins. That's just stupid and inefficient.
It's stacks of gold bars.
Better, stacks of platinum bars.
Nice.
But like a majority of the stuff in the vault is stuff. And you can see like there's not like anything that really stands out that much because it is like a small vault. It's not like a big fucking like I could live in here.
Is there multiple rooms to this vault, or
it's not like a large multiple room vault that someone could live in. It's not like that crazy. Maybe the one in his home country is crazier, but this one is a bit more reserved. You do notice though that a few things that do stand out. There is a there's like a rack that has just like a couple bottles of wine on it. There is what looks to be a portrait of a family, and what looks to be and this is probably going to pique your interest, Briar. A large map that you don't recognize.
Instantly walking to the map. Although, actually, she probably stops and takes a look at the portrait, and then we'll go to the map. How many people are in this portrait?
So it's interesting because it's like you can see that it's a family portrait, but it's not just the family in the portrait. You can see like there's like the main family, but then also like off on either side of where the family is sitting, you can see what looks to be like servants in the portrait.
Oh wow!
And you can see that there is a man and a woman, and kind of like standing next to where the man is sitting is a child about 7 or 8, with just kind of like a well, actually, no. His hair wouldn't really be messy. That wouldn't. A child with just like this, like well, combed, like ginger hair. You can see that he definitely gets the ginger hair from his father, who is also a ginger. And then servants on either side of the main family.
Do the people in the portrait resemble K2 at all?
I would say the man that's sitting down looks a bit like if K2 was older and had like a full like mustache and beard and also red hair. You kind of gathered that's what he would look like.
Or like look over at K2, look back at the portrait, look over at K2, back at the portrait.
If you want to ask, just ask.
More than I'm trying to imagine you with red hair. It's very off-putting.
I prestidigitate my hair so it's suddenly ginger.
She snaps her fingers and does that thing where like snaps her fingers and points at you, and she's like, "Now you look like Lord Fulton."
Oh my god, the dagger's got his soul. Sorry, couldn't help it.
I turned my hair back to the kind of stark white that it usually is. Yeah, well, that would make sense.
Is that your brother?
That is my brother, my father, and my father's wife.
Ooh. Nice frigid tone on that one, I imagine. And the extra cast and crew here?
That would be, well, the house staff of the manor that kept everything in order at the family estates. He points off to a kind of rotund-looking dwarf, and he says, "That is the steward of the estate. His name is Master Clancy Brune." If you want, I could tell you everybody else's names, but we would be here all day.
Yeah, I don't really care that much.
Make a perception check.
Both of us?
Sure.
I imagine you're looking at this with me.
Obviously.
Nice.
All right, yeah, both of you, as you're kind of like looking at the portrait, would see kind of like off to one side, away from the main family amongst the servants, you would see a woman with kind of like very dark brown hair, kind of younger looking, maybe like in her like late 20s, and standing kind of like next to her and slightly like behind her, almost like he's trying to hide, is another child, also with dark brown hair.
Does this one look more familiar?
Well, other than the dark brown hair, looks a lot like the kid standing in the center of the portrait. One could possibly think they were twins if it wasn't for the hair change.
I just sort of like tap gently on the other kid and just look over at K2. Don't think the question needs to be asked.
Yes. That is a child that was a servant to my family. He died when I was very young, I say, kind of side-eyeing the bank person who's standing in the vault door.
Yeah, no, I definitely know. That's hence the question not being asked out loud.
Anyway.
Take like one last look at it, like, okay. And then I go look at the
map. So the map.
How big is the map?
It's a rather large map.
Nice.
You can see that it seems to be a map of another continent. You can see that there is kind of like one area that seems to be dominated by one country, and then kind of west of that area over a large mountain range is like a conglomerate of like several smaller countries. And you can see the continent, or the map at the bottom. It says map of Yotan, with a circa year like fucking like 20 years ago.
I take it home. Like this is home.
Yeah, you can see that larger country kind of in the center of the continent. That's where I'm from. That is the Oran Empire. See this part in the northeast. It's called the Bailey. That is the part of the country that my family governs.
How long does it take to get there?
Well, for me, a moment.
You know that's not what I meant, but
I know.
Go on.
By sea, it's about 2 months of sea travel.
That's a lot of time in the ocean.
It's far to the north.
Well, good to know we have somewhere to go when this continent gets boring.
Well, I mean, I did promise to... He starts to say something and then looks over at the bank teller and then sends you both a psychic message real quick that says, I did promise to tell you what my real name was if we ever visited my hometown.
Did you need to get anything else while we were here?
No, I was just gonna drop this off, and you'd see he goes kind of like behind where the portrait of the family is, and you'd see him kind of like just like tap on a tile in the ground of this vault floor with his cane, and a little cubby opens up, and he just puts the rolled up painting in its case down into the cubby, and then taps it again, and the tile goes back into place, completely flush with the floor. You couldn't even tell which one opens looking at it.
While K2 is down back there, distracted, putting the painting away, Bar reaches into her bag and takes out, I've had this for an eternity as well. I got this so long ago. It's the fancy, like, gold-trimmed dagger that I got from the church way long ago. And she'll find a place for it in here somewhere and put it down.
Sure.
And leaves it behind.
Yeah, just like there's like a I'd say probably there's like a desk off to one side with like some coffers full of like some like loose coinage, and you just kind of like hide it amongst like a couple quills as if it's just a really ostentatious looking letter opener.
Yeah.
When it's like straight up a fucking dagger meant to kill people.
Yeah, literally a murder weapon.
Yeah, from what I recall, it's more like wasn't all like bent and twisted, like it was more torturous than murder weapon.
Yeah,
not this one.
No, this is the one that has the guard for puncture depth and everything. This one is.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep,
No, this is one of the fucked up ones.
Yeah. I was like, wasn't that the Torture McGee's favorite dagger?
Yep.
I don't remember what his name is because it doesn't fucking matter.
Correct.
All right.
And now we go to the jeweler.
Yeah.
Going back to the same jeweler.
Nope.
Different one.
K2 probably has someone in mind.
No, that guy is someone that hangs out in the bazaar and
that guy's a hack. K2's got the hookup.
Yeah, it like sells trinkets to fucking people looking for whatever. I'm going to like an actual like jeweler that you would commission something from. So like
K2's got a guy
who has like a shop.
Fair. Yep. All right. Well, we'll come back to that. We'll switch over to Mr. Salvix if he's got anything.
Yeah, I do now. It was mostly me figuring out what I wanted to do. I think Salvix would return back to his room pretty shortly after. leaving the bazaar. Excuse me. Fucking hell. Returning to his room, he lays out some incense in like a small bowl that he has, and lights it. Draws forth a couple flasks of holy water that, while at this point have probably lost most of their divine potency, have enough power for the spell at least. He kind of kneels before this makeshift altar that he's made, resting his holy symbol on it to kind of complete the effigy, just so to speak. And I'm going to spend 45 hit points to cast the commune spell.
Okay.
That goes into 220. I surmise that, considering Drakkenmere doesn't really have many divine proxies, and also that I really am the closest thing to one of his their divine proxies, that I would contact them directly.
Yeah. Okay. What's your first question?
Would we find success if we were to begin our revolution at its current stage?
Unclear.
If we search for more allies, will we find more that will be of use?
Yes.
Will the shadows be a problem when we begin our revolution?
Unclear.
I only get the 3 questions, so that's all I have. That's all I have for the moment right now.
Okay. We'll go back to the jeweler, people.
While we're walking to the jeweler, I'm just gonna look over at K2 and just be like, I'm gonna need you to send a message for me later.
Okay.
I realize it's been a very long time since I was thinking to the beginning of the bank thing. It's been a while since I've talked to Zorsha, and you're my only way of doing that since I don't know where she is. So you get to play middleman.
All right.
Tap him on the back the way he does when he gives inspiration. Thanks, buddy.
Weirdly, I don't feel that inspired.
You weren't meant to. Briar flings an arm around both K2 and Arcalian's shoulder. Friends. Doesn't say it out loud, but in her mind, she's like, this is great. jeweler.
To the jeweler.
All right, yeah, you guys go to the jeweler shop. And go inside.
We sure do.
You sure do. I actually don't even know if they're... Yeah, you haven't named this place at all. Okay.
No.
Greg's House of Gems.
No.
House of Gems. No, I'd say you would find a... I like the idea of this. A very fat tabaxi.
God.
Garfield.
I was about to say, his name's Garfield.
Garfield, the Deals Warlock.
No, his name is Moves with Sound.
Moves with a B.
Move.
Oh,
Because he's fat.
I take it back. I hate that worse.
No, it's funny.
It moves with sound because every small movement is a fucking process.
Yeah, dude.
Now I'm picturing the Duke from Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy, Resident Evil 8.
Evil. Yeah, big boy.
But with a fucking cat face.
That's it. Nothing else.
Here, I was thinking Jabba the Hutt with a cat face.
Well, I don't think he's that big.
Not quite.
No, it's obviously the fat cheetah from Zootopia.
All right. I'm sure K2 has been here before, and so I would know moves with sound. Let's say I'm trying to think of like what you would even make like that into a nickname. Because like you never say the full Tabaxi name
Yeah,
all
like
the
Leaf.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, exactly. Like Leaf on the Wind, it was just Leaf.
It'd probably just be Sound.
Sound?
Yeah.
I was thinking movie, but okay.
I mean, movie would work too. Move. Anything?
I'm gonna go with movie.
Marv.
Okay.
Because like movies don't exist in this world.
Yeah, true.
So I'm just like, hey, how's it going there, movie? It's been a while. Yeah, we go in and I say that.
Yeah, sure.
No, I figured the silence was Josh concocting a voice.
No, I had to silently burp. Like a hairball. No, I was kidding.
God, I can only imagine the fucking size of the hairballs this thing coughs up.
Hello, K2. Not K2, you'd be Cade.
Nope. Yep.
Lord Fulton.
Please, you can just call me Cade. That's fine. You don't have to. You can drop the formalities. We've known each other a few years now.
Okay. Who are your acquaintances?
Ah, yes. These are a couple of my friends here. We got Briar and Darkalion.
I was going to be like, does he gesture to who's who? Because if he doesn't, I definitely go, I'm Darkalion.
Well, K2 does talk with his hands a lot, so he would
Damn
gesture.
it. All right. Ruined.
He's one of those people.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm one of
when
those people.
When he talks, his whole body moves.
I'm also one of those people.
When he talks, his whole body moves with sound.
God damn it. So, I'm gonna get right down to brass tacks. I want you to make something for me, and I've already got it kind of started. And I pull out the coiled snake statue that I got at like the fucking like random item shop that we found a long time ago. And I say, I would like you to turn this snake into a dragon, and then also just like put a bunch of like gems in there.
Any preference on the gems?
Not really. It doesn't. I'm not going for any like specific gems. Because like I think the statue itself is already onyx, which is the only thing I would like make it be, and so like that's fine. And so, yeah, it needs to be, once it's done, worth 500 gold.
Okay. Easy.
Just one big diamond in like its hands. Done.
It's just sitting on a diamond.
Yeah, that's it.
It's coiled around a giant fucking diamond.
I mean, if it's coiled around it, that means there was a little bit of effort put into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's already a coiled snake.
Oh, that's right.
So you're just setting the snake on like an upside down diamond.
Yeah.
Does it have to be worth exactly 500, or can it be worth more?
It can be worth more. There's at least 500.
Okay. I have ideas.
Great. Just don't go overboard with it. I don't want to break the bank.
Why would you want to? It's probably good that you don't break the bank. We need that for the economy.
Exactly. You get it.
Okay, I have ideas in mind, and I will take this from you. Would you like to pay 500 now, or would you like to come back and pay the full amount on your return?
I can pay it now. We've worked before. I trust your method.
Yeah. We can do 500 now, and then if it is deemed to be worth more upon your return, we can do the difference. What is your upper maximum?
God.
Oh, movie, you're funny.
Try to keep it below 1,500.
I can do that.
Okay.
Give me... I think this will take me probably 2 or 3 days.
That's perfect. I plan to be in town for 2 or 3 days.
Perfect. Have ourselves a deal then. Friends of Cade, would you also like something?
I like to think he's already forgotten their names.
Yeah. To be fair, Briar's already forgotten his.
Look, it's fine. He's an orange cat. He doesn't really have that much going on out there.
Garfield. No.
Gorefield.
Gorefield.
That does make him sound much more rotund for some reason.
I look around his shop. You got anything cool in here?
He's got a lot of cool stuff. He will point you at his favorite piece, which is a tree made completely of carved gemstone that stands 5 feet tall. And it's in the likeness of a willow tree.
Briar's mouth is actually like hanging open at like how cool this is. Doesn't realize it, but she's just like, holy shit.
It took me 3 months to make this one. The lanterns hanging from the tree are made from a very reflective diamond. They do light up in the dark. The leaves themselves are made from emerald, and the tree is made from some random gems that I just had to paint the trunk itself. More of a brown coloration, but you could never tell that otherwise. And then, of course, it is sitting on a mound of more of like what I would describe it as onyx, but I'm not too knowledgeable on that. So it's I assume it's onyx, but maybe it isn't. But it is black.
Random black gem.
Still very impressive.
Yeah, Briar's looks over at him with just like the look of like disgust, but like the impressed disgust, like just like, what?
Yes, there's a reason it is inside of this box.
Yeah, I would think so. Oh, I guess while I'm here, now that I think about it, because I have the brain of a freaking worm. I'm already locked into a deal for KDVD, which is really gonna fucking suck, but I pull out my gemstone heart anyways.
You're not locked into the deal, it's just if you sell
really.
it to that guy in KDVD.
But I mean, come on, how interesting would it be to go back?
The place is a fucking tourist town.
Where I'm wanted, maybe.
Maybe.
Where the three of you are potentially wanted for murdering King Shit's murder bird.
That part I don't actually care about.
Yeah, the bird I don't care about so much. I care more about the person I killed in the street, whose body disappeared.
I care more about that it's a tourist town that's just fucking awful to be.
It is. It's a terrible place for bastard people.
Yeah. It's like I'm back in Naples, Florida. Ugh.
Ew, Florida, man.
I agree.
I pull out the gemstone heart and hold it out, not as freaked out since we're in a building, not in front of a fucking.
He immediately leans down and looks at it and sniffs it. Oh, this is genuine. Where did you find this?
Underground.
That is so unspecific, which means you are hiding something, and I don't really care.
Just smiles at the cat.
You know how much this is worth, right?
No.
This is worth 20,000 gold.
What? You just found some ancient relic, probably.
Thinks to herself damn, K2 and I really do just be carrying around the most.
K2 hears and I'm like, oh man, could have used that to buy the ship.
Bitch, you're not poor.
I'm also not fucking 20,000 throwaway gold rich either.
It's also a lot easier to trade someone just a single thing.
That's fair.
Of money and other trade goods.
I mean, if you can find a collector, you can get probably up to 50 to 100,000 gold.
Holy
Does the
shit.
name was it Todd?
Todd Von Strahd.
Todd Von Strahd, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Does that ring a bell?
A fine collector of very random things.
That would maybe potentially be interested in this?
Probably give you a lot of money for it, yes.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. Hey, K2. Lord Fulton. What do you say?
Don't you fucking Lord Fulton with me. See right through that shit.
Don't you calling my title like you think it means anything?
But I do warn you.
My lord.
Oh God!
She hated saying it earlier, but now she's all for it.
No, well, yeah. Now that it fucks with K2, of course she is.
Of course, now it'll be all the time. Sorry, what were you saying?
I do have to warn you, if you wish to bargain with the Todd, you must first give an offering to him. Usually either in gold up front, drinks in a bar, or blackmail.
On somebody else?
No, on him.
I have to blackmail him into... So you're saying I either have to pay him to pay me, drink with him to maybe buy this from me, or blackmail him into buying it from me?
Well, to getting an audience in the first place. There's no guarantee he will buy it. But he is a collector of very fine things. Yes, of course. The Todd is very...
Mr. the Todd!
Wasn't the Todd in that poker game that I just casually walked into?
Yes, he was.
Oh my God.
But that was in an exclusive club area.
Yeah.
Bar.
So?
Exclusive for Mr. the Todd.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to call him now.
Mr. the Todd, yeah.
It's such a great step up, but
all
also
I can
sounds
think of
perfect
is
into the backseat.
all I can think of is the Todd from Scrubs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no. Okay.
I was like, where have I heard that before? That's exactly where. Thank you, Mike.
Yep.
But do you think I have a pretty good chance of selling this to the Todd?
It depends on how much you pay him, how much you buy him, or how much you blackmail him.
How much I buy him? Oh, like how many drinks I buy him?
Yes.
Isn't paying him and then buying him drinks almost the same thing?
Yes.
All right. Do I need to drink too?
Well, it is the party way. I mean,
It is the party way.
he does like the hurrahs.
The what?
As he says, "This is the party way," K2 just says, "This is the way."
This is the way.
Briar's like, what? Wait, hurrahs? What?
Hurrahs. You know, hurrah!
Oh, okay. I was like, is that a type of booze? Like, what are we? The hurrahs. I see. Okay. So is it like quality over quantity or quantity over quality?
Probably both.
Probably. Oh, that doesn't help at all.
I have never been able to get an audience with the Todd. But I've never tried. I hear he has a very sharp personality.
Hmm. Just sort of side-eyeing K2.
K2 is suddenly very interested in some like random fucking like crystallized lampshade. Oh, this would be really nice at the hotel.
Yeah, it's made from tourmaline.
Brian just like puts up a finger, like hold that thought, and kind of slides over to throws her arm again over his shoulder, like, "Hey, buddy."
Why does this feel worse than the first time you did this? Like earlier today, it was like, yeah, we're all friends together. Now it feels like you want something.
Slides over. Hey, Lord Fulton.
Oh,
Briar wants something from her bestest buddy ever, Lord Fulton. No.
You know,
never.
You're one of my best friends, right? And I've never really had a lot of friends before.
That's so encouraging. Keep it up.
Oh my god. Briar, I'm starting to learn why you have so much trouble, like, talking to people if this is, like, your best effort.
This is, I mean, I normally don't try and... I normally just yell at people or am very mean and scary. This isn't normally the way I try and get things from people, but yelling at you doesn't feel like the right way to go. Should I yell at you instead? Would that be better?
Or I don't know, maybe
yell in my shop. You might break the lamp.
I wouldn't. Not in the. Anyways, what were you saying, huh?
I was saying maybe, I don't know, just like ask me like a normal person instead of fucking making it weird.
Just throws her hands in the air like, fine. My bad for trying to be. Okay, you're right. That was terrible. But I mean, like, it's a lot of money. You like money. I like money. Darkalion, you like money, right?
I mean, it helps get by.
See, Darkalion likes money.
I barely got the words out of my mouth. Jesus Christ.
And I mean, it's just one quick trip to Kitty Vidi to meet Mr. the Todd Von Strahd.
I feel like this is like, there's like a cautionary tale here.
We just need to avoid all the authorities whenever
possible. Yeah. Quick in and out. 5-minute meet with the leader of a tourist trap city.
Yeah,
meet with let's meet with the mob boss. Mob boss. It's fine.
Briar, have you ever seen that much money in one place before?
In one place? I mean, no. I assume he would do like the kind of thing that you do, where you like write it out on a piece of paper and it magically means money.
Well, I mean, that's assuming that he, like, we kind of like
to be a
well-established
collector.
Yeah, but like, okay, assume he doesn't have a bank account in Lorik.
Mm-hmm.
Assume he just has the money,
mm-hmm.
and now we have like, what did he say, 50 to 100,000 gold
mm-hmm.
that we have to lug back here. Not only is that going to be, okay, to be honest, it'd be really easy to transport, but still.
It's like, Briar's just like gives you a skeptical look. But we just literally thinking to like a day ago or whatever when we like brought how many people through a fucking fucking portal under.
The logistics of moving the money is not the problem here. I could do that very easily.
Okay, she's why is this?
What I'm trying to say here is, Briar.
Huh?
Having that much money changes a person.
In what way?
Well, remember when Edward got to the point where he could teleport us around, and suddenly you just wanted to teleport everywhere all the time? And I said no.
I mean, it was efficient.
Briar, you became spoiled by magic. It's too efficient. And if you had that much money, you're going to get spoiled by that much money as well.
So you're saying I need to live my life difficult?
I'm not saying that.
It's kind of sounds like what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, think about what you would do with that money before you get it. Because when someone suddenly becomes very rich very fast, things change.
You notice that there's actually like a hurt look on Briar's face, and she's like, "All right, turns and looks at the name of this shopkeeper that I do not remember. Do you want it? Buy it, I mean.
Okay.
How much?
It is worth 20,000. I will give you 20,000.
Brian, what are you doing?
Apparently too much money will change me.
No, I'm not saying don't go after the larger amount. That's just stupid. I'm saying think about it before you have that much money so that you don't become a different person. We're still going to Kitty Meaty. We're gonna fucking get the 100,000. It's a lot of money.
Why did you make me feel bad about it?
Because you shouldn't feel good to be rich.
I wasn't planning on being rich. You didn't ask me what I planned to do with the money.
Great, what do you plan to do with the money?
Now I kind of don't want to tell you because you didn't care to ask the first time.
No, I was telling you you should have a plan. If you already have a plan, great.
I look over back at the shopkeeper. I'm like, my bad. Blame him. He's very confusing.
Yeah, he's just thinking with sound.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did you need anything else here? Looking at K2 and Darkalion.
Oh no, I'm good. I got what I wanted.
I don't need anything.
I was gonna say, do you want a shiny gem for your mask?
No.
I have shiny masks too.
That's alright. I like this one personally.
Okay.
Yeah, but you could have like your party mask.
But then people might want to try and steal it, and it's just not worth it.
He like leans over and it's like, but then you'd get to kill things because they try to steal from you.
These are the risks you take when you have money.
That's not the best reason to try and kill people.
Oh, you said you wanted to kill things. I was
I don't
giving
want to
you
just
options.
run around and kill anything.
It's not anything. It would be thieves. Fine.
Why don't you get a mask? A shiny mask. You used to wear a mask.
Not really keen on wearing one again.
Fair enough.
All right, let's go.
Anything else you guys wanted to do today, or you just want to head back to the hotel?
We already did stuff earlier and yesterday.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I'm good.
What'd you guys do? What'd you see?
I got a new cloak I haven't worn yet. Since this one's a little ripped and torn.
Alright. So, did some shopping. Nice.
That's about it.
Wait, all you guys did was shop?
That's all I did.
Yep. I walked around.
Sorry,
Looked for anything exciting, but nothing exciting really.
What did Darkalion say? You kind of got all robotic.
I said that's what I did. When you said that's all you did shopping, I'm like, yeah, that's all I did. Am I still robotizing?
No, I got it.
Okay. Just checking. It was quiet for a second.
Yeah.
No, I was reacting. K2
Fair
says, wait, so you guys didn't go sightseeing at all? Have you guys ever gone sightseeing when we were here before?
We were kind of busy looking into the kidnapping of students, so no.
Right, yeah.
The only sightseeing we did was when you were leading us through the town to get to the hotel, basically. So.
We should probably go find the others.
Yeah. Let's go find the others, and then I don't know, maybe they want to go sightseeing. There's some cool shit in this city.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Briar is headed off towards the hotel already.
All right. As you guys make your way back toward the hotel, we'll go ahead and call session here.
Nice. That gives me a chance to come up with fucking crazy shit that's in the city. Because right now I've only got one thing, and I was trying to think.
Actually, let's keep going. Okay.
No.
Keep going for
I only got one
2
thing, and I was
hours.
like, I know there's gotta be other cool shit here. I just gotta think of it.
But on that note, I will end the recording here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week. Bye-bye.